Shalom. We're the Gmschicago branch here for another sit down, another lesson. We're inside today. But first and foremost, we want to give all glory, praises, and honors to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Uchakodash.
We give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers that's watching and listening. All right, and very sincere. Probably gonna jump it off before we start this lesson. Brothers were telling me about what's going on with the so-called deportation that's coming Tuesday, because the inauguration of DJ Trump is Monday. All right, so brothers can get to the story.
Khan. So basically, right now, a lot of Northern Kingdom tribes, especially Issachar and the Asher, right, which are the so-called Mexicans and the Venezuelans. A lot of them right now, especially in Chicago being a sanctuary city where a lot of so-called immigrants come. A lot of them are scared right now because basically they understand that on Tuesday, that guy who was, I believe he was put into the Trump cabinet, his name is Tom Homan or something like that. He said he was going to start ICE raids, and he's going to go into businesses, jobs, schools, and different places where so-called immigrants are working and deport them. And so right now, a lot of Issacharites, a lot of Northern Kingdom tribes are scared, man. All right? I got family members, who are afraid, all right, who are basically telling me, to get my passport, all right, to basically be ready for what's about to come down, on Tuesday, man. All right? Which we, right here at Great Millstone, we keep warning you about a time of trouble like never before, man. All right, the scriptures warn us about Jacob's trouble and how there's gonna be civil unrest like no other time in history, man. All right, and there's been a lot of Jacob's trouble deniers. All right, people that deny that there is gonna be Jacob's trouble, man. But what we're seeing right now in the world and what's playing out, throughout the four corners of the world is that those times of evil are quickly approaching, man. All right.
I got that. So this Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so that's gonna be a time like no other, man. No other day in history is gonna compare to this time. But it says that he shall be saved out of it. That he is talking about the elect, ultimately the ones that have been have repented, have heard this truth, and have turned back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in sincerity and in truth. Because who the Lord is looking for in these last days are the true worshipers that are going to worship him in spirit and in truth. While 2/3 of our own people, all right, they're still trying to look for that piece of the pie while America is circling the drain, man. All right.
I got a precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. The Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man whom upon is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So, kind as a brother was just saying, there's going to be a separation between the 1/3 and the 2/3 of Israel, man. Us 1/3, those men who are repentant to the Lord, doing their best to just follow all the commandments and statutes and doing the work. We going to be safe. But yeah, Jake, as a brother said, that's still looking for a piece of that pie. Yeah, I'm going to be destroyed, man. Probably with thermonuclear fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, because the ones that are going to be saved are the ones that are sighing and crying, man, for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof, man. Everything that America is doing right now is completely off, man. All right, from the legislation, all right, to the way that they handle things geopolitically, man. Here it is, America. You got Americans in a fucking hole, all right? They're just through. They can't pay their rent. They can't pay their car note. But America just approved billions and billions of dollars for Ukraine and for Israel, man. All right, and so the ones that are sighing and crying are the ones that are staying upon the Lord in truth, man. All right, you got 2/3 of our own people still trying to get a piece of that pie, even though they're seeing the situation right here in America, and it's not good, man. All right, it's not good at all. So the ones that are sighing and crying, they got that thawa, that exemption from judgment, man. Because that judgment, that Jacob's trouble, is really coming upon 2/3 of our own people and the rest of the people right here in America, man. All right, that day of trouble like never before, man.
I got a precept real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 37. It says, Yea, thou shalt go forth from him, and thine hands upon thine head, for the Lord hath rejected thy confidences, and thou shalt not prosper in them. So a lot of these people that's thinking that the American dream is within their grasp, I'm gonna, do it big here. He was telling me the story about the guy he worked with, thought he was gonna come to America and be a millionaire and have this and have that. But 5-6 months being here, he already bought his plane ticket back, man. Hey, so that dream got crushed into reality very quickly. Because America is nothing but a grind. It's a hamster wheel.
Yup.
The way of life is not like in these other places where it's a lot less, it's a lot more carefree. It's a lot more time to relax and enjoy yourself. In America is a constantly go, go, go spirit, man.
And being in that constantly go, go, go spirit, God forbid that you get into a car accident, you gotta pay a hospital bill. That's just gonna fuck up your whole 5-year plan right there. Here it is. People be coming to America. I got a 5-year plan. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. They get in a car accident, then boom, there's your 5-year plan. You gotta pay off that hospital bill for the rest of your life. You get diabetes now because of the fucking diet over here. It's McDonald's every day and shit. All you eat is ramen because you're trying to save money to complete your 5-year plan. It's just fucking bullshit.
And hot Cheetos. And on the news, it just came out telling you that Red 40, if you look on the back of whatever you're eating, the ingredients list, Red 40 causes cancer. So they just came out and said it, man. You're eating poison every day, so this place is pure hell.
Man. And we're telling you that this place is pure hell, man. We tell you that it's this way because of Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. We constantly tell you and blow the trumpet, hey, this is the way, walk ye in it. Turn back to the Lord. Stop looking to America for salvation. Stop trusting in oppression, man. It tells you in the book of Lamentations 4:17 that our people trust in oppression, man. All right, you people love this thing. You people love going to work. If you really hated America so much, man, you would have turned back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai already, man. And you would have been crying to the Lord for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. But you're not tired of this place. You love this place. You love being a fucking whore for Esau Edom. All right? You love being done the way that you're being done, man. You people are trusting in oppression. You love this shit. You love having Esau Edom over you, man. You don't want the Lord to be over you. You don't care about that, man. You could care less about the word. You could care less about the gospel and the way of salvation being through Yahweh Shai, man. We're telling you what it is, and you people are still rejecting it, man. All right? It tells you right here in Hebrews 4:2, it says, For unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. And that's ultimately why 2/3 of our own people are going to get judged, man. Because here it is. We're telling you, hey, this is the way. Walk ye in it. All right? Turn back to the Lord. The person ruling over us is Esau Edom, the wicked. All right? And you people still don't want to listen. You still reject the message. And you're going to be destroyed for it because this gospel, the good news that you're hearing, is not mixed with faith in them that heard it.
That's it.
So they're going to be through when that time comes, man.
I got something real quick. Based on what you said, man, they don't want to come back to the Lord. These are the same spirits in the ancient world, all right, that hated the Lord. Even going back to the time of Samuel, I want to bring out this point. This is 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 5. It says, And said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. So even back then, Israel had that spirit of wanting to be like all the different nations. They didn't want to turn to the living power, even in that time period. It says, and the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people, and all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. And that's the same spirit that these same 2/3 Israelites have today, man. They don't want anything to do with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They want DJ Trump because they believe DJ Trump offers salvation.
Right.
But he about to get ready to cut all these so-called social programs, so-called SNAP food stamps, right? All these so-called benefits. He's getting ready to do away with them, man. And you're gonna see what was the stock market all-time high, but you got the whole economy crashing. Make that make sense, man. Because all that money is going to up the food chain, the top of the pyramid, the elite. So you can understand. That's why eventually you're gonna have at 2nd Esdras 15-16. Talk about how they're not gonna regard their kings, their princes. That time is coming, man.
Yup. Hey, because America, especially, Esau Edom, he does a diligent search. So he knows that when there's civil unrest, people have no food in their bellies, they're stressed out, they're angry. What's gonna follow next, man? Mass fucking protest. Hey, you saw what happened on January 6th in 2020 that when they went inside the Capitol building, all right? So that was just in 2020, man. Imagine when there's no food, no jobs, I can't pay my bills. Man, the government is sending money to Ukraine and Israel and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. Man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just go do this. I'm gonna just go in the White House. I'm gonna go in the Capitol building again. I'm gonna get my check. Hey, there was actual a video on TikTok of a dude that when the whole protest was going on over there and they stormed the Capitol building, he went over there to the Capitol building to get his stimulus check, and he actually fucking got it. So you could imagine, bro, these people are literally about to go fucking crazy just for a stimulus check, just because DJ Trump is giving them that glimpse of hope that, man, if DJ Trump goes into office, my 5-year plan is going to become a 3-year plan and I could actually accomplish it and it's going to come to pass and I'm going to be a millionaire again and, man, put DJ Trump back in there. Babu Kasha, please. Please. But this is going to be a nightmare for
that's
you
the
people,
last
man.
great hope. The great hype, that's their last hope, man. But guess what? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to ruin the party, man. These prophecies are a party pooper. Good, happy days are over, man. Go ahead, D.
This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction drive nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And this is soon to come, man. We see glimpse of it that happens, but then it's gonna be a point where it's just gonna be constantly, and it ain't gonna stop, man. Because this are the times that are to come. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So these people are not gonna be obedient to the government, to the police, to the military, to nothing, man. It's just gonna be all out chaos in the streets, man. That's what they show you. They show you in the how you call it, these apps, Netflix, all these movies of apocalyptic, the shit that goes on when all chaos hits, man. When people don't have food, when people don't have money, when they start thinking about, my stomach is hungry, my family, my wife keeps telling me what we're gonna do, this and that. It drives people and it makes them do things that go into other people's houses or kill other people for resources.
I got Matthew 12, verse 26. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? They divided, wars, pestilence, diseases, wars in different places. World War III, how should his kingdom stand? It's going to fall apart. It's going to miss its blast.
Right. And it's funny too because the way that America is presenting itself to the rest of the world right now, Biden came out, Elder Yashawamba, he did a lesson, and Biden basically went on a speech that America is stronger now than it was back then, than it was 4 years ago. So right now, even though America's falling apart, division is at an all-time high, wars and rumors of wars, right now America is trying to prop itself up in front of the world like, we're actually stronger now. Like we're doing good over here. Brand new president is about to go in. Everything is good. No, It's not. That's that when they shall say
Peace and safety.
peace
that's
and
some
safety, yup.
destruction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a one big con game, man. A lot of people are buying into it, believing in it, and at the end of the day, they're gonna be holding the bag, so to speak. You know. Hey, you still got your precept? Go ahead.
This Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that take cover with the covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not answered my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So yeah, you know, y'all want to trust in Esau, as the elder brothers just said. You know, Donald Trump. You know, y'all like to put y'all trust in this place just so y'all can do folly. All right, y'all don't want to go back to your actual power. How about Shimon Shai? You know, so y'all not gonna get that protection. Y'all gonna get destroyed actually. You know, because you're going to be protected by the man who's going to be destroyed himself, Esau Edom.
That's heavy. And that's heavy that the brother put it like that, man. You want protection from a man that's going to be destroyed himself. It tells you in the book of Ezekiel 28 chapter that are you going to tell, are you going to say to him that is a God that, or let me just get it, Salaki, because Esau Edom has a God complex, but when the Lord comes back, he's going to find out what a real God is, man. It says right here, Ezekiel 28 and 8 or 9, it says, wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man, and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. So this man, this devil, America being set up as a superpower of the world, and everything that the white man has done since 1492 to the present time, it has given him a God complex, man. He thinks he's on top of the world. But what Yahweh Shem Shai is going to come back to do is crush that pride through who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. His name is not Jesus Christ. It's Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And he's the anointed who's going to come deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. And in the midst of that, he's going to destroy this devil Esau Edom, man, that you people want to trust in so bad, man. All right? You people are through, man. This devil is going to be destroyed, and you're trusting in him to protect you. He's going to about to be found out to just be a man. He's not no God, man.
Scripture for you. This is Isaiah 47 and 3. That nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, that shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord is not going to meet thee as a man, like the brother was saying. He's going to show you what a real God is, man. What real power is. Because what you got is what he gave you, what he allowed you to have. All these weapons, these tanks, these bombs, all that is nothing compared to what he has. He has chariots, he has angels. Man, one angel could do so much damage, man.
A lot of people, and speaking to you Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you sitting up here believing in Trump, man, you got another thing coming. This is Proverbs 25 and 19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. So a toothache is some of the worst pain you can ever get and imagine, man. But that's where all your confidence lies, is in this broken, faulty system and these puppet-ass leaders. Because they're puppets at the end of the day. You got people over Trump that's calling the shots. All right? Because this new world order system is coming whether you like it or not. All right?
Right, I got some. This Isaiah 30 and verse 1 says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. All right, that's speak to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right, who are supposed to be seeking your power, all right, which is Yahweh Shemal Shai, which you're seeking Egypt, all right, which is America in these modern times, man. All right, for help. You know, you want your link, you want your job, you want to keep partying. That's what you niggas want, man. And the Lord said, woe unto you. All right, and that's why all these things are about to come down the pipeline. All right, with Donald Trump, I finna deport a lot of you niggas, man. All right, a lot of you Venezuelans, y'all ass finna get kicked out of here.
Yep.
You came over here to, hey, a lot of y'all finna get tortured to death, man. All right? Hey, what was going on inside those ISIS camps a couple years back? Hey, like, hey, they put in Jake inside of fucking aluminum foil and shit, man.
Cages.
Yeah, cages like y'all animals. It's gonna be way worse than that. You know, this second time around, this year could very well be the end of the end, man. Lord willing, it is.
Lord willing, bro, it's been looking like that, because hey, like we started off the lesson, a lot of Northern Kingdom tribes are in fear right now, man. Hey, because for a very long time, these Northern Kingdom tribes have been built up this pride where they want to be like the so-called white man. They got their construction trucks, their little construction companies, and this, that, and the third. They got their big houses and big families. So a lot of these Northern Kingdoms have forgotten who the fuck they actually are. You're a fucking Israelite. All right, and you're about to see what the curses really feel like, man. A lot of you Northern Kingdoms, you think that you came over here, you want to be like the white man, you want to be like those Cubans, man, over there in Florida. They all of them voted for Trump because they think, oh, I'm gonna be like the white man, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna get my papers, and they be looking down on the Southern Kingdom, man. All right, so you motherfuckers are about to see, man. You're in fear. Now you're afraid. You're looking at the situation. You're like, fuck. I'm about to lose my company, everything I came over here to this country to work for. Man, I built myself up. A lot of you Mexicans are scared. A lot of you Cubans are scared. A lot of you fucking Puerto Rico, well, Puerto Rico's part of America, but all these Northern Kingdoms are starting to be afraid, man. This is the beginning of sorrows, man. And like the brother said, this could very well be the year that all this shit just breaks loose, man. And Lord willing, it is, man. All right? Because, hey, in the midst of this trouble, this is when we're going to be delivered, man. All right? We're not going to be delivered. All right, red carpets are out, lollipops are being handed out, everybody's good and smiling. No, it says during this time of trouble is when the elect are going to be saved, man. So these times of trouble have to come for the Lord to show his power and to come and deliver us, man. This has to happen. These times of trouble have to come. All right?
This verse 2, Isaiah 31:2, says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words. So Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring evil in this place, man. Jacob's trouble will come. All hell will break loose. And you people will suffer for your sins, man. The wages of sin is death. And all you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans outside of the elect, you are sinners.
Yup.
All right? And you love to sin, man. All right? It says, and the brother just read it, Isaiah the 30th chapter, you add sin unto sin. You don't seek Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, you don't seek the Lord's righteousness. Hey, you still holding Isaiah 30 out?
Let me go back.
Con, you can read verse 8 and just go down. That's the mindset of you niggas, man. You don't give a fuck about the Lord. You don't care about righteousness. Only thing you niggas care about is wickedness, man. Committing adultery, fucking another nigga over, killing a nigga, making a song about it.
Amen.
That's what the fuck you niggas about, man. And that's all you tribes, and that's why the Lord's gonna destroy you niggas, man. And you Northern Kingdom niggas, you niggas are wicked as fuck, man.
Yep.
You niggas wicked as hell. Y'all niggas sodomites.
Yup.
You sodomize your women.
Yup.
You know? You promote that shit, man. Put in songs. All you niggas do the same thing, man. That's how we know that you are the Israelites. We all one people, man. You know?
Right.
And the Lord finna bring a heavy judgment on you niggas. And that's why we keep saying, we keep bringing it out. It's a warning.
Yeah, you want to sit right here, bro?
Yeah,
You don't wanna
Con.
sit right here.
You wanted the Isaiah 30?
Yeah, verse 8.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 8. Now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in the book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
Yeah, so the Lord has given us a warning of who our people are and how they're gonna be in their actions. And the Lord already said in Ezekiel Exodus the 32nd chapter, the 9th verse, all right, that you are stiff-necked and hard-headed people. The Lord said, I've seen these people, they are stiff-necked and hard-headed. And what did you niggas do? As soon as the Lord took you out of the land of Egypt, you created a golden calf. All right, you began to worship a golden calf, said these be the gods that led us out of the land of Egypt.
Man, bro.
When the chariot of the Lord right there, Moses right there in the mountain, man. Oh, Moses, he ain't come down. He ain't come down quick enough for us. All right, let's do something different. You know? That's the mindset of you niggas, man. And you got a lot of guys like that in camps, you know. Hey, the apostles and elders talk about it all the time. Year 2000. All right, niggas. The year 2000 came down. What happened? We ain't saved yet. Man, I'm going back to the world. Where those niggas gonna be destroyed, man.
Mm-hmm.
Same way with those niggas in the book of Exodus. All right, that went off against the Lord. The Lord killed all them niggas, man.
Right.
What you got,
Isaiah 30 and 9. that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Yep. That's you, Jake's rebellious. You don't care about hearing the law of the Lord. All right. When we bring out these scriptures, this is a bad sound to you, man.
Yup.
You know, this like hearing a teacher scratch a chalkboard. All right, or somebody, you know, it's like you know, it's just negative to you. You don't want to be around righteousness, man.
Yup. I got one real quick for what you said. This is Jeremiah 6 and verse 10. It says, "To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it." So our people, this word is a reproach to them, man. They start to hear the men of the Lord. They start to hear the promises, the covenants, what's going to happen to America, and this, that, and the third. And it sounds like, man, what? You're speaking against my 5-year plan. You're speaking against DJ Trump, who's going to save me. You're speaking against America, the place where I became a success. You're speaking against me. No, nigga, we're speaking against Esau, Edom, and the current rulership and everything that has been fucking polluting this world since 1492, man. Fuck this place, man. And you people are trusting in it, man. It's bogus, bro. All right? Here it is. Yahushua died for us so we can receive this truth today, and you're rejecting it, man. So it's rightfully so that you motherfuckers are going to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
You're trusting in oppression.
Can you read verse 16?
Khan, it says right here, Jeremiah 6 and 16, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths."
Yep. That's what you, Jay, supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be seeking the old paths, man, seeking the old way. Not this new age bullshit, man. Where you don't know if a man is a man, a woman is a woman.
Man.
You don't know up is down, left is right. You don't know what hey, this is just total confusion in this place, man. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. And man, hey, this is what you niggas want.
This is 2.0 too, man.
Yeah.
Con.
It's new and improved. This is
Yeah.
Isaiah 1 and 3. It says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider." A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. Right? Children that are corrupters, that have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, they have gone away backward. So you guys are through, man. 2/3 of our people, even the scriptures say, don't pray for these people anymore, man. They gotta go, man. All right?
I got a precept. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. "In those days went out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do it after the ordinances of the heathen."
And what do Obama brought in so-called, you know, the rainbow marriage, man. He made it so-called legal. He give you ordinance to be your be wicked as you want to be. And low key, to get a job now, you gotta be LGBTQ or whatever that shit is, man. That's who's getting hired. That's who's the managers. That's who's running the shit. So these scriptures, hey, these prophecies came to life, man. All right, they ever living. You got more on that?
That was really the point right there.
Go read it again.
1 Maccabees 1 and verse 11. "In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen."
And that's all your top entertainers, you know, actors, actresses, athletes. They in league with this beast. They in league with the wicked one, man. That's how they get paid. They ain't gonna bite the mouth that feeds them, man.
Yep.
All right. Keep going.
"Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do it after the ordinances of the heathen."
As long as you doing wickedness, you're gonna be elevated in society, man.
Yep.
You probably gonna make it.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of
You gonna get the bag, but go ahead.
since you just said that, you know, you are gonna make it if you do wickedness, because this place promotes wickedness. And what was going on? Those wicked Israelites that made a covenant with the heathen, they were making that covenant with the Greeks, man, which at that time were Edomites. And what was going on in Greece, man? All those Olympic Games, all those naked gymnasiums.
I think he's gonna go into it though.
Yup.
Yeah, it do. In verse 14.
Oh,
First Maccabees 1 and 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, enjoyed themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
Hey, that's where you get all those statutes of those Greek statutes, all naked with their dick out, posing, and yeah, that was going on in Greece, man. And then it tells you in the book of Acts that the Grecians love to hear new ideas, new things, all that time. So all the jakes that became into that Greek lifestyle, they're working out naked. They love to hear new things. They don't want to hear nothing about the law and being an Israelite and being of the holy people and being a holy person and upholding that, man. Our people have always coveted after the heathen and wanted to be like the heathen. So imagine now, 2025, you're here in America. America gives you the license to do whatever the fuck you want. All right, Esau, Edom, you could come over here. You got the Constitution that basically liberates you to do whatever the fuck you want, believe whatever you want, say whatever you want, be whatever you want. The Constitution gives you the license to sin, man. All right, America has given our people a big fruitful plate of sin. You could eat whatever you want. Boom, buffet right there. Do whatever you want. All right.
Hey, speaking of doing whatever you want, I had looked that up because I thought about it when you were talking about all the transgender shit and all that. And I thought about Kamala Harris, and I think it's like the governor of California. And he's like super fruity, like LGBTQ and all that. Like he represents that hard. And I thought about why would y'all vote for Kamala Harris when she's all for kids not having permission from their parents to go and transform their body from one gender to the next. Like if you're a little boy, you don't have to get permission from your family to go have a procedure to get your dick cut off. Nice. And it's right here in their thing. It says Civil Code Section 1800, classified by AB 1400, Civil Rights Act of 2004. In most cases, youth under the age of 18 must obtain permission from their parents or guardian to access medical treatment, including treatment of gender transaction. So in most cases, so some cases you do, some you don't. So this is right now, if a kid wanted to now, in some cases, you can just go get it done. Like, that's how it is here, man. And if she had gotten office, she would have gave dude complete leeway to just be able to have kids do it all over. You know what I'm saying? That's what people were voting for. That's why they're, you know what I mean?
And that's crazy that because when you really think about it, America has to legislate the law, so they have to write the law. Then they have to go to the judicial system, pass the law. Then it has to be put into the actual law, and then into... So that means that this whole time, America and their politicians, they're using their time on their taxpayer money that they're getting paid for to write laws like this, while you Americans are struggling to pay your bills, your car note. You could barely find a job. You're working 2-3 jobs while you hop on TikTok and you see America just send money to Ukraine, but you're on the clock, so you can't look at your phone. So you're just in a fucked up situation, and then your 12-year-old kid just got his dick chopped off, but you can't say shit because it's in the law. You're fucked. You're fucked. Good luck. Keep trusting in this place, man. All you black women that love this place, keep getting your link, bro. Next thing you know, your fucking kid is gonna chop off his dick, and Esau's gonna tell you that that's actually allowed, man. And you're gonna have to go back to work. And then after that, when you clock out, go back to your other job. This place, America, is through, man. All right? This place is through, man. There's no salvation in this place. Not Trump could save you. Only Yahweh Bashem Yahushua could deliver us out of this place, man. All right? We need the Lord. It tells you right here, Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. And that's what our people are doing right now, man. You're looking towards America to save you, but this place is crashing, like it's literally circling the drain as we speak, man.
That's right. I got something. This is Jeremiah 3:23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. And that's going to those governments, those high elites, those rulers, right, of this world, man, of man. It says, truly in Yahweh our power is salvation of Israel. So in Yahweh Shemal Shai is our salvation, man. Not in Esau Edom, not in the mortal man, but Yahweh Shemal Shai. And if you're not seeking him, he's going to put judgments upon you. Because he's the only one who can deliver us out of this situation, because he put us in it. As it tells us in Baruch, the 4th chapter. You know? Con. I'm going to go back to this Isaiah 30 real quick. This Isaiah 30 and 3 says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. So, going back to the point Kadashi I made earlier, that Esau Edom is not a God, man. All right? This man can't save you. He can't help you. Right? He can't say, my kingdom is never going to go down.
Hey, read that again.
Con, this Isaiah 31 and 3 says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit.
Right, you see that with these so-called drones. We saw the actual drones, and then they actually had the chariots destroying the drones, man.
Yep.
Right? So this is so-called man-made technology, which the Most High gave them. But ultimately, they can't deal with what the Lord is bringing, those chariots. You had high-ranking officials talk about they make maneuvers that if it was an actual human pilot in there, he wouldn't be able to survive the G-forces of the cuts and speed that those crafts are going in. So it's no way that Esau Edom is winning this, man. Ain't no way, man. All right? And people are still foolish enough to think that this system is going to be prolonged. But hey, it's all through the Spirit of the Lord.
That's right. It says, when Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down. They all shall fail together. All right, so at the end of the day, this man is going to lose, man. Esau Edom's kingdom is going down, and all you that are joined to this kingdom, holding hands with this man, and you want this place to go on and flourish, you're going to fall right along with it. See, us, we're in the mindset in the heavens. All right, we in Colossians, the 3rd chapter mindset, man. We ain't on this fucking playing field that you people on, man. Our minds are in the heavens. We seeking a higher calling. This place has nothing for you. Say that this is not your rest, man. It will destroy you with a sword destruction. We seeing that. Esau finna turn his back on you niggas, man. All you niggas thought that this man loved you. He was for you. He finna show you that he ain't got no love for your ass, man. Hey, he let you niggas in. He let you in just so he can have his way with you. And that's all through the spirit power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Because it said in Ezekiel, the 23rd chapter, that these nations are going to judge you with their judgments. And we talking about Esau Edom. This is the most weird-ass, bugged-out motherfucker to ever exist, man. Hey, Antiochus, it said that he would torment man's bowels with many strange instruments. This is the man we dealing with. You reading history and slavery, all the things this man done did to us, all these freaky ass, wicked ass acts, man.
Wicked.
This shit coming back.
Yo.
Times 10, man.
And they getting ready for these the brothers we opened it up with it, these ice raids. Because the inauguration is on Monday. And on Tuesday, they said they sending out them Homeland Security, the different agents to go pick up people, man. It's gonna be citizens that even get caught up in that, man. And they gonna really see it's gonna be so-called Israelites that voted for Trump that's gonna get caught up in that, man. And might get sent back. Because that's the type of time Esau was on. I don't care if you a citizen. We don't like your kind. Get the fuck out of here. So be prepared for that also.
That's the spirit that the guy who got made of the head of the ice, that's his spirit, man. His spirit is, I don't care. I'm trying to defend my country. You are all going back. I don't care if your kids were born here. Your kids are going back too. So you could imagine the situation that's going to cause for a lot of so-called Latin Americans who came over here and they're like for second generation, whatever, and they were born here and they got papers. Well, they're saying that they're going to have to go back too. And you could imagine what type of how scared they are, man. They came over here. Got companies, whatever, houses. Well, guess what? All that's gonna go in the trash when this man Tom Homan starts to do those ice raids, man. All right. So hey, this place is being set up for some very dangerous very
A lot
very,
of violence.
Yeah,
Great
a lot
violence.
of violence.
Mystery Babylon gonna be thrown down. So there's a lot of violence being committed out here, man.
That's right. Let me get that down. Because it says right here, Daniel 12:1, it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book." So our deliverance is gonna come during these times of trouble, man. And those times of trouble are really gonna start through Esau Edom by him coming down with that great wrath. Him realizing and understanding that he has but a short time. This devil knows he's running out of time, man. The Lord has bounds that he cannot pass. Alright? So since this devil has a limit, alright, once he reaches that threshold, the Lord is gonna move in on his ass, man. Alright? This devil knows he has a short time, so he has no other choice but to get carnal, man. Alright? That's his only move. Alright? He's backed up into a corner. Your only move is to get carnal, and he's gonna do it because he is the wicked, man. Alright? He was set up to take peace from the earth. He is Esau Edom, the border of wickedness, the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. The Lord hates you people, man. And it's a righteous anger because of all the perpetual hatred that you have had against our people. And that perpetual hatred is about to be shown in a whole brand new style right here in America, man. This devil's about to show his horns, man. Alright? He's about to show them.
Sorry.
I got a precept. Revelation 12:11. "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahushua, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down onto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time." Which is basically what the brother was just saying. Esau knows that his time is running out. He sees all these, so-called natural disasters, going out through the earth. He knows that his time is coming. So he's gonna start ramping things up. Elon Musk already got this Neuralink in development, which is a clear pathway to the sea hit, man. All right, so Esau, he gonna just start throwing punches out there. All right.
Yup.
That's a good point with the Elon Musk. He's like de facto part of Trump's so-called cabinet, man. All right. He's the one talking about what they need to do as far as all the cuts they need to make. They need to make the government more efficient. And all you Israelites, like I said, them benefits gonna get cut, man. So get ready for that.
How they gonna get cut? They got these robots and stuff like that. They working in the kitchen. They frying food. They cooking in different restaurants. They sweeping the floors and stuff like that. That's all. The robots gonna be taking over jobs.
That's it.
Hey, get rid of
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah.
They're gonna be getting rid of dogs. They already got their robo dogs chasing niggas already. They ain't gonna need a canine. We're gonna call it canine. No,
Right.
fuck that. That motherfucker gonna come out and just start fucking shit up. That shit got what they say? It got a beam on it, right?
Yeah.
It shoots and shit.
Yup.
Hey,
That's
it was
gonna be crazy.
It was a video I seen on Instagram. It was this nigga who had, I guess they was like looking for him. He had a warrant. He was in a motel, and they sent they just sent the robot out to his crib, went to the motel, and then he had like opened the door, was at the door trying to break in. They had broke in, and he was like, "What the fuck? It's a robot." He trying to fight the robot off, kick it, get it out of there. Then the robot, it had started doing it like shot like a flashbang. Sound like mace and shit.
The robot?
Yes, the robot. And
What the
it
fuck?
apprehended him. Like it slammed him down, then it got on top of him until the police came.
I gotta see that.
Well, I did a lesson on it.
Okay, yeah, repost that. I gotta watch that.
That's bugged out, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's
Because
what
there ain't gonna be no, they got the whole AI, what's that, Chat GPT. Then they got the one for Android, I believe it's Gemini.
Yeah.
And you can hold a whole conversation with this shit, man.
Yo.
My boss was doing it at work. He was talking to the shit, and the shit was formulating answers based on what he said, like a real person. So all these customer service jobs, telephone, all that shit gone.
Yup.
Because once you get the software, the robot can do it. Why I gotta pay you?
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's a wrap.
AI robot is not gonna argue back like a nigga woman, right? You got a nigga woman employee. Man, I'm not doing that. Hey, fucking AI robot doesn't gotta be on the phone All right, you got people at work, they be on their phone all day, they just be on the clock not doing shit. A robot just gets programmed, does the job, boom, out of there. I don't gotta pay it, it doesn't have needs, it doesn't have to go to the bathroom for 40 minutes. It doesn't take naps on the job, on the clock. Hey, this is good.
The guy that created it, a guy named Sam Altman, he said get ready for 3-day work weeks. And people thinking that's gonna be a good thing, but knowing Esau, where your money gonna come from?
Right.
It's either they gonna have to bring in that universal basic income, and to be able to get it, it's gonna be tied to something, which more likely gonna be the chip, the MOTB, to be able to live in this society, because that's coming, man, and it's right around the corner.
That's right. This is Revelation 13 verse 16. It says, and he, meaning Esau Edom, it says in the higher lease of Esau Edom, says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
This is gonna be the solution, because the way that we started this lesson, we're telling you about all these financial issues, how America's circling the drain. People are already stressed out. They don't see no hope in America. They did a poll where they did a study where 60% of Americans see no future in America, and that's in real article. So the solution to all of that is gonna be this. Revelation 13 and 16. He's gonna cause all, both rich and poor, free and bond. It doesn't matter if you're free, in prison, you're high tax bracket, low tax bracket, you're poor, rich, whatever. You're going to have to get this if you want to participate in the economy. You're going to have to be part of this. You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you got this charagma, man.
That's right.
All right? It's being set up perfectly, and we're letting you know. Hey, the apostles of Great Millstone have been warning you for 40 plus years that the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is that micro C-hip, man.
Right.
Nobody else has done that, man.
And it's predictive programming as well. It's in a movie called Upgrade and Demolition Man with Professor Salone.
Damn, bro. Hey, in that movie Upgrade, he was through, man. Cause he was like a mechanic. He liked working with his hands. He hated all that robot AI shit. So when he got his body fucked up, he basically wanted his life back, man. He wanted his life back, his health back, man. I want to do things with my arms again. And that's gonna be the grab for a lot of people, man. I've been homeless for all this time. I've been a homeless veteran. I can't use my legs. You're telling me if I go on this universal basic income and I get that micro C-hip, I'm gonna not only be able to walk, but be able to buy and sell, and I don't gotta beg no more? Give it to me, I'll do it.
They've been testing it. It's an old video, man. I had posted a long time ago, but it was giving homeless people haircuts.
Oh, man.
And the guy, while he was getting a haircut, the homeless guy, he was telling the story of how he was in the warehouse and they had implanted him with a chip. And he's like, yeah, we can go in there, we can get whatever we want in this warehouse as long as we got this chip. And the guy cutting his hair was like, oh, wow, really? Like, he thought he was just bullshitting. But the homeless guy was telling him, yeah, they put a chip in us, man. So this shit is in the works, man.
Yeah.
Those are like the test runs.
Yeah.
Cause I was telling somebody, one of my cousins, I was like, man, you think that they're not gonna have, cause you got Elon Musk with his Neuralink, but then there's a fucking Moabite that's probably like, man, fuck Neuralink, I'm gonna make my own company, I'm gonna make my Moab Link. You know, there's gonna be like the Apple micro C-hip. Niggas are gonna be like, damn, you got the Apple micro C-hip? Well, I got the Android micro C-hip. You got that micro C-hip. Niggas are gonna be on that shit, man. That's how niggas are. Yeah, you got the Apple iPhone, where I got the Android. Android is better. And that's how they're gonna be with the micro C-hip, man. They're gonna be like, well, I got 2 micro C-hips. What about you, broke ass nigga? Like, that's how they're gonna be like, man. Flexing it.
Flexing their wrist.
I got the Neuralink. You got the Apple micro C-hip, bro, man. Your ass is weak, man. That's how they're gonna get people, man. Oh, your micro C-hip, that could help you walk. Well, mine helped me to see. I could play games with mine. How about yours? Oh, damn, that shit weak, man. See, that's why I didn't get that version. I got the upgraded version. And then what if you gotta get updates on the micro C-hip, man? You gotta get a software update. That shit is bogus, bro. Like, this shit just... You're gonna link a the elder, he did a lesson called "We're Already in the Fourth Industrial Revolution," man. Esau already wants to link man with machine. That's what he wants to do, man. All right, he's gonna make it easier for him to be a god, because he's gonna be able to track your finances, what you're doing all the time, what you're thinking. All right, they show you that in the movie or in that show Black Mirror. The first episode, season 1, is called "The History of You," and this guy got the MOTB, and every time he's thinking about something, he could go back in his memories and replay the memory and be like, "You see, I didn't say that." You see, so it's all being set up, man. They're showing you.
Con. But at the end of the day, it's consequences to taking that MOTB. And they, even before the ultimate consequence, this is the initial start of it. This is Revelation 16:2. Says, "And the first went and poured out his vow upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image." All right, and that, when you go into this word, all right, for sword, because you people think that it's just going to be a party, you're just going to have this thing, and it's just going to be all good.
Yeah.
Nah, man. It says, this is the word for sword, it's helkos, and it says a wound producing a discharged pus, a sore, an ulcer. All right, so you're going to get a cancer-like ulcer in your body from having that MOTB in you, because it's not supposed to be in your body. You have radioactivity in your flesh, man. It's gonna cause cancer, and they show you and that's and that's in they show you that in a lot of animals. When animals get those tracking devices in their bodies, they end up developing cancer, tumors in their bodies and things like that, man. Because you're not supposed to have a strong frequency like that inside of your flesh, in your body. Even having these phones around us all day fucking us up, man.
Yep.
Wi-Fi all around you and shit. Yo, man, I'm mad. This should be fucking us up, man. Your health be all fucked up.
So I remember when it first came out, they had I don't know if it was Oprah Winfrey or I don't know. It was one of these shows, but it was this guy had got a brain tumor from the first couple of versions of the cell phone, man.
What the fuck?
So that shit is real. That's why having that shit to your head all the time, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking you up.
So imagine when it's inside you.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like the first trial test runs of the MOTB. So you already know that the first trial test runs of the MOTB, they're gonna be bogus, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna dish it out. Oh, it's FDA approved, so we could do it now. But then they're gonna study it and see, well, the first year that it came out, these people started getting sores, so what can we do to fight that? You're not gonna be able to fight nothing against what the scriptures say, man. You're gonna get that putrefying sword, and then it's gonna lead into this. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." So it's gonna go from you getting that sword to you leading to the ultimate judgment. You're gonna get destroyed in that lake of fire, man. You're gonna be tormented by fire and brimstone, man. All right, and don't just think it's gonna be a quick, easy death, man. It tells you in Zechariah 14:12.
One more.
Yeah, let me keep reading. It says, verse 11, "And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name."
Yep.
Damn, bro. So that is gonna be, you're gonna be dwelling in torments. Like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, man. You're going to be dwelling in torments. Just imagine that, man. That's not a nice. You're going to be living right there. Like, you're going to be experiencing that, man. You're going to experience the fire. You're going to feel your flesh melt within you. You're going to feel your eyes melting, your tongue melting. It tells you that in Zechariah 14:12, man. Like,
I got the 2nd Ezra 9 he was talking about. There's the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 9. "Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty, and while a place of repentance was yet open unto them, understood not but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. And that's what he's going into. These people are going to die through a death by pain, a slow, painful death. You know, like the scene in Terminator 2 when that woman was holding, grabbing onto the fence. But when you in pain, you gotta grab on something. She was grabbing onto that fence and she was burning alive. And her flesh was peeling off the bone. That's how it's gonna be.
Man, that's like the scriptures are very explicit and very visual in the way that they present things, man. That's gonna be the judgment, man. All right, and the Lord, it tells you in the book of Ezekiel that written therein are lamentations, mourning, and woe. So a lot of destruction is gonna come to this place, and people think that it's gonna end in a you know, red carpet, rainbows, everybody holding hands. That's not what's gonna happen, man. All right, we're warning you so that you could repent and turn back to the Lord, man, because evil and only evil is coming. It says right here, Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and evil and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. All right, so only evil is coming to this place, man. That's the only thing coming to this place, man. You can't look forward to DJ Trump coming in here, saving your life, everything going back to normal. That's not what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna keep trickling down and circling the drain into fucking destruction, man. All right?
I got one. This Proverbs 16:4. The Lord had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the day of evil, the times to approach, all this, the written since the beginning, is for the wicked, man. You know, the elect, the 1/3 are going to receive salvation and deliverance. You know, but the rest of these other people, hey, you're going to be dealing in distress. It says distress, anguish. You're going to be going through all types of stuff, man.
That's right. This is Sirach 40 and Sirach 49. It says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So all these things are coming back for you wicked ass people, man. All right, all the wages of sin is death.
Hey, because the second death is fire, man.
Yep.
So all that was for the flood. Hey, guess how much worse it's gonna be the second time around, man. Hey, Lord, He says it's already gonna be kindled, man. And 2025 has gotten off to a hell of a fucking start, man. All right, from the so-called terrorist attack to what's going on in California, to the drone site, everything is compiled one up on another, man. It's gonna get so worse that people gonna be like, damn, it gotta be something that's doing this, you know?
Hey, the scriptures say the plagues of old gonna return. Shit, the shit that was happening in Egypt coming back. And I always allude to that darkness, man. It was like you can feel the darkness. That shit always resonated with me, man. When I read it, like, damn, like, cause when you close your eyes and you kind of look, try to deep into the dark.
Yeah.
Imagine that just on you, like you in like some thick type of, like, goddamn, like that's
real. The power grid go out.
Yeah.
And all you hear is screams.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all that's coming, man.
I got a precept for what you said. This just backing the brother up. This is Exodus 10:21. It says, and Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand toward the heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and darkness that you maybe felt. And remember, the Passover. You know what I'm saying? The elect ain't gonna have to really deal with all of this. You know, some brothers can be martyrs, but you know, the 1/3 gonna get mercy, and then the elect gonna get the power, and they're gonna get beamed up into the sky and be with the Lord. But those plagues like that's gonna hit majority of just America and just different parts of the world, man. Like all those plagues are just gonna be coming back, man. And that Passover is gonna pass over. All those plagues gonna pass over the elect, man. All right, they're not gonna be overcome by all that, man. They're gonna overcome it. but it's not gonna overcome them, man.
I got one back you up on. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and the stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. All right, so it's saying that, hey, ultimately Egypt is going to be smitten with those plagues as before. All right, and right now we're in spiritual Egypt, which is America, Babylon the Great, man. This is the place that is going to feel those plagues as before, man. All right, this is the place of our captivity, where both the northern and the southern kingdom are in possession to this devil, man. All right, you have touched the apple of the Lord's eye, and you're gonna have to pay for that, man. All right.
That's right. This is Ezekiel 9 verse 4. Says, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And we are the only men who are sighing and crying for all these abominations that be done in the midst of this wicked ass kingdom, man. Everybody else promotes it. Everybody else wants to go harder in their wickedness, man. All right, niggas say, damn, you commit adultery with all these niggas' wives. Well, I'm trying to double that, you know. A nigga trying to, these niggas are wicked. They don't care about.
Niggas say they doing you a favor, Joe. This one nigga, he get out there on fucking TV on the internet. That's where most of you niggas preside nowadays, on the internet. And I'm serious. And he gonna fuck his best friend woman. That's mine. Yes.
No, that's actually mine.
Man, you smoked. You took this. I'm gonna get over there.
Speaking of niggas, why you doing
Cologne when I ordered it.
Pink and black bottle. You out here, you might be Southern Kingdom, yo. Niggas know that Valentino. I use mine for the cover too. But no, on a serious note, this is where all you niggas reside on the internet. And the one Jake, these niggas supposed to be best friends. And he fuck his girlfriend and he say, well, I did. Man, you know, the nigga get bent out of shape about it, of course. He talk about somebody did him a favor. We cool, brother. I was doing you a favor. This is the one with the brother talking about.
Shit wicked as fuck, man.
Wicked, man.
You just dropped yourself?
And that word mark goes into the Hebrew word thawah, which is a mark of exemption from judgment. All right,
That's
so
the spirit that came out earlier before you got it. Yeah.
Khan. So we are the only men who're going to be exempt from judgment. Yahweh desire, we be those men. You know? And it says, verse 5, Ezekiel 9 and 5, and to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And began at my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. And he said unto them, the
Wait a minute, and that's the false prophets. All you niggas are rising up nowadays. All niggas come from of old that was scoffer. That's why he said he got to start with the house. That's why when you read Zephaniah, the first chapter, I think it is, he said he come to punish the men of Jerusalem that settled upon and leaves. But that's all it teaches. Dudes like Nate, Johanna, people that come under him with bullshit. Go ahead, brother.
It says, verse 7, and he said unto them, defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city.
These gonna be some brutal public deaths for these so-called leaders out here, man. They got a lot of blood on their hands, man. Because a lot of people follow their ways, right? But ultimately, it's the spirit of the Lord that got them following them, because pursuant to what's that, Isaiah the 6th chapter, they blind.
Hey, also you women as well, man. All right, they enlist you women, to put that out there as well, because a lot of you women are wicked as hell, man.
Oh, well, it listed in Timothy. When you read the book of Timothy, how it's talking about men should be ungrateful, unholy, but it goes into how they lower into gullible women. And what do you think they teach them? Shit like that. And that makes them even more wickeder than they was. And they already rolled up wicked. Especially that black woman. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Black.
Yeah, hold on, say it again.
Black.
Black. 3K, what the hell did Yashawama say? Black. But there, it's a black woman, bro. I'm serious, man. Shit.
It's all right there.
Everybody know it too. That's the funny part.
Hey, you know how you can really get a woman to really tell the truth? Ask a woman how she feel about a black woman, what does she feel about another black woman? Then they'll talk all, man, they'll tell you, I don't fuck with them women. I ain't got no friends. They cuss out the nigga woman all the time.
Nobody want to be around them, even them.
Yeah.
Because that's Eve. That's how you know that's Eve, man. Look, you got to understand, man, when we going into these prophecies, who brought this folly in the world, man? And it's going to be at the height at the end. Eve and the serpent. Who's erected over everybody? Eve and the serpent, man. And they both falling off just like this. That's part of the prophecy, calling these bitches out.
That's right.
Go ahead, man.
I got something real quick. This is Rock 25 and verse 24. It said, damn, that's where you got it. Like it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. All right, so through the woman we all died, man. All right, we all fell from Eve. All right, from her giving that false doctrine to Adam. All right, and deceiving him, and we all have failed from that point, man.
I remember the rapper Nas, he had a song about it, and he was trying to, he mentioned that verse. He was basically dissing the Bible. He's like, that's our black queens, that's why they think they wrong because that's the beginning of sin. But I think back, he was married to that crazy bitch that took all his money, man.
And got
The
with the white
milkshake,
man.
the milkshake bitch.
Khalees.
That's it.
She was just fucking Bill Murray, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga 90 years old. That nigga like 105 years old, bro. You see? Yeah, he was, and he did do that.
Yo,
And that, yo, queen.
milkshake, boys in the yard.
now she in Africa selling oils.
Now, yeah. She fucked Jay-Z on him, too. When he put on that pedestal, I remember that, man. So, look, man. Once you see, look, Genesis 3 and 16 let you know her desire shall be towards you. Once you start putting the woman here, you doing this as a man. And it's never going to work. And that's the black woman, the Latin woman, it could be the white woman, any woman. Once you put the woman up here, your manhood goes down here. You know, you can't do that, man.
Hey, that's part of the reason why America has to be destroyed, man. Because America, what it has done by giving a license to our people to sin, it has placed the so-called black woman, the Latin woman, and all these other women over the man, and now they feel as though they're better than men. All right, and that's a pride that's gonna be destroyed in these last days, man. Because when Jacob's trouble comes full throttle, all you women that are at ease, when the vintage fails, man, you people are gonna be fucking through, especially you women, you TikTok women, you open OnlyFans women, all you women that live in downtown with your big ass apartments and so on and so forth. You just stay with your cat. All you women are gonna be through in that day, man. All right, it tells you right here in Zephaniah 1 and 14. It says the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So when the day of the Lord comes, man, it's going to be a day of trouble, a day of wrath, a day of desolation. All right, all words that have a negative connotation. All right, it says that the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So if mighty men are going to be crying bitterly in that day, how much more a woman? How much more the weaker vessel?
How much more a nigga? That's
Damn, bro.
Niggas can't go without their phone, without their drugs, without a goddamn gallon of Sprite. How much more these niggas, man? You know, we get on the woman, but he said the mighty men in those days, you got to think about your Navy SEALs and shit like that, your Marines. But imagine these bitch ass niggas that can't go 10 seconds without smoke. You got to do this.
They need something to cope.
Yep.
They're going to have to face that hard, brutal reality, man, and these motherfuckers going to lose it.
Damn, bro.
God. I remember I seen that one picture when they had Gunner locked up. And shit, a nigga was locked up, sweating and shit, look fucking like his ass finna die, man. Nigga, his ass ain't got no Percocets, got no pills, ain't got no Molly. You niggas finna fucking be through in that day, man. Hey, this Jeremiah 30 and verse 5. It says, "For thus said Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned
That's a
into
hell of a
paleness."
comparison, man.
Yeah.
To a woman giving birth. If you ever been around a woman giving birth, man, and the pain and agony they're going through, they just said he compared it to a man.
Yeah.
So if you don't have your how about you shine that day, and this wisdom and knowledge and this faith, your ass is through. It's gonna be some real shit go down in these last days that your eyeballs ain't gonna be prepared to see, man, if you're not in the spirit.
That's right. I got one more, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." All right, so it's going to be a day like never before, as it says in Daniel, the 12th chapter, or a time like never before. So it's going to be judgments like never before, you know, miracles like never before, man, for the elect. All right, because it's going to get so bad out here that the Lord is going to have divine intervention for his men, man. And as for the rest of you people, you're going to be totally engulfed in these plagues.
Last scriptures and wrap it up.
I got some. If you want, all right, this is Sirach 39 and verse 28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them." So
hey, imagine the dude that ran down was at Bourbon Street. The kind of demon
Tom.
that was on his ass.
Damn.
He they cornered fast.
Yeah.
Bowled them motherfuckers right over, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of hammer, hatchet, and machete attacks as well in these last recent months. People just running in the crowds. I think I'm trying to remember where it was. I forget where. I think it was in London, where some dude attacked. Just started stabbing people on the train. Stabbing some up damn near 20 people. He just started slashing people. You know. So it's a crazy ass people in the world, man. And the Lord, the love of many is waxing cold.
Right. That's a spirit of vengeance, man.
God.
Coming out to bring judgment on you wicked ass people. And it's many more people like that. You know, the Lord is just gonna turn up in these last days, man. Jeffrey Dahmer's, you know.
Man,
It's a lot of these motherfuckers out here that you don't even know of. I just seen a video of a dude, this Edomite, they asked his parents.
Edomite. With the hands in the
Yeah,
head.
with the hands in the head.
Man, we talked about it. We brought it out last
And
week.
he was so smooth about it too.
Man.
He was
That's
so
the
smooth.
spirit.
They asked him, his mother found the heads and hands. So
She's freaking out.
She's freaking out.
Yeah.
She is losing her shit, and he's just calm. And I think it was it his father? Or he's like, oh, it's okay. And the dude's like, so are those the hands of the head of the guy that's missing? It's like, yeah, that's him.
What the fuck? He said, "Did you have anything against?" He said, "No, I wanted to feel."
He just wanted to know what it felt like to kill somebody.
Oh,
Fucking
So not only that, he proceeded after he killed him to take his head and hands. So he took his time to cut this guy's head and hands off. And we're headed into that. That time is here. It's
He
here.
was so calm though, like the way he was answering the question. He like, man, it's like he was ordering some food. It was. He had that demeanor. Like that demeanor. Like, okay, yeah, I won't. I that nigga like he was looking at the menu.
Like Hannibal Lecter. Oh, what's some lima beans? And all
Fire
that.
beans.
Lima beans.
This nigga wicked, man. I got a quick one. It's Luke 23 and 31. It says, "For if they do these things in the green tree, what shall be done in the dry?" So going back to what the Elder Bara was saying about like once these niggas can't get their smokes and shit, all their geek meds, freak meds, if they doing this shit right now.
Man, they will be trading women. They will be trading flesh for cigarettes. You got, women will give up their mouth, their holes, just to get cigarettes.
They just fucking the weed man right now for some fuck bags.
So how much more?
Right.
And, and it's funny that he would bring that up. I want to prolong what you brothers are doing, but it's funny that he would bring that up at this time. Because I just watched the video. I didn't watch the video, but I caught wind of it. Now I'm wishing I would have watched it. But it was talking about how cigarettes are so much more made purposely addicting than they were in times past. All right? Because I've even seen Hollywood actors that say that they would smoke for a role and then couldn't stop smoking. It's like, I don't even smoke. I'm doing this because the character, And so they start smoking for the character. And then all of a sudden, I can't stop doing this shit. All of a sudden, there's a pack of cigarettes on their table all the time, But yeah, and they're very, very addicting, and that's what Esau does. He loves to get people hooked on shit, and then exploit it. It's witchcraft. And then especially the fact that, and it's real stupid when it comes to that in the first place, because 60 years ago, 70 years ago, no one knew the dangers of cancer and the death. Well, the general public didn't know. But now everybody knows. So the fact that someone would start smoking, especially when they're adults, I can see, kids do dumb shit. So, you got a bunch of teenagers trying to fit in, trying to be cool, trying to smoke because the homies are smoking. That's typically most people start when they're kids. But what's really idiotic is when people are full-grown fucking adults and then they just decide to try smoking. It's like, why'd you wait till you was 20-something years old to light up a cigarette, and now you're 40 and your lungs all fucked up and you wishing you can't stop and you can't. So this Edomite really has to be done away with, or there's gonna be no flesh left to be saved, man.
No, that's right.
Because one way or another, Esau is going to get you sick. All right, and he's gonna try to get payments out of you.
And he just, like we said earlier, he just came out with the red 40, the dye.
Yeah.
It's in the foods. He came out and said openly it causes cancer now.
Yeah.
So he just said it all nonchalantly, like it don't mean anything. I heard it on the news. So.
Well, it's like that one thing that we won't speak about. Because if you talk about the red 40 too much, they'll delete this video, give you a strike. Now, last week I gotta be careful with my words. I got a brother who works for the city, let's say that, shared a post that went out between city law enforcement and the fire department. And basically it was a whole list. It was about because I actually have it in my phone, but it was about and it's in that phone that's sitting up there, but it shows you all the effects of a particular Band-Aid that people were forced to take a couple years back in order to keep their jobs. Wow. And because every time I speak about it, even though all the evidence is out there, somehow I ended up with a strike. Right. But basically it said that everything that we said that they gave us strikes for medical reasons, everything we said was right. Everything. And it showed you the whole list, and the cops were fucking infuriated. Because, some of them have died, and it talked about sudden death, myocarditis, all that shit. It talked about all that, how it fucks with your rod, kills lowers your sperm count. Women can't have children anymore. Women aren't getting their periods. Man, they really, it's the whole Band-Aid was really about depopulation. The Band-Aid. All right, we'll stick to that. And so this man is wicked, man. So everyone that took that Band-Aid, it also said in that information that was shared between law enforcement and fire department that this shit is 99% irreversible. 99 fucking percent.
And the sperm banks, they ain't even letting if you took the Band-Aid, they ain't even letting you donate at the sperm bank.
There you go. So right.
And you get more money now.
So why is that not public information? Same thing about blood. Matter of fact, I just saw a thing how they need more black and brown blood that's without the Band-Aid. Why is that? If the Band-Aid was so safe, all right, think about it. If the Band-Aid was so fucking safe, why is it that, and then they try to hide this information because it'll be somebody on the comment board saying, well, provide the receipt. Well, you know what? Go there and try to do it and see what happens.
Zaquan, I was gonna say, cause we talking about that. My stepsister actually got the Band-Aid,
Right.
and her baby, she was dealing with some issues that she basically needed blood transplanted to the baby because she needed blood.
She needed a transfusion.
Yeah, and when she went to the doctor told her that she couldn't do it because she took the
Band-Aid.
Yeah.
There, so there it is. There's your receipt right fucking
That's
there.
heavy.
All right, so there it is. So because I saw that about a year ago. Someone said that sperm without the Band-Aid is gonna be a fucking gold mine. All right, and then you notice too that women started changing their profiles. That got the Band-Aid. At first they wouldn't date a guy that wasn't
vaccinated. Yeah.
Now, watch
Oh,
your
shit.
mouth.
Fuck.
All right. Okay. They wouldn't date a man who hadn't did the Band-Aid. All right. But then now all of a sudden they want a man that doesn't have the Band-Aid.
Right.
So everything's backwards. So Esau's caught out there, and now he's short on everything, and and he don't give a fuck until it's one of his family members is dying. All right, one of the halves gets sick and needs some blood or whatever. Now all of a sudden he's trying to search for someone who hasn't had the Band-Aid. All right, yeah, brothers got to erase that V word from their vocabulary. But we on camera for real though.
Yes, a lot.
All right.
I got a precept for my brother.
Go ahead, brother, because I know y'all about to rap. So
This is Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, so just going into what the elder Malcolm brought out, all right, that unless these days were shortened, man, no flesh would make it out alive. That's why Esau, Edom, has bounds that he cannot pass, a threshold that the Lord put on this devil, because if he passed that threshold, no flesh would be alive, man. He's on a fucking, he's on a death wish, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
Yeah, he's exterminating animals. He's exterminating people. Everything is suffering under this man. You got animals in laboratories right now. They doing all kind of weird shit to them, so that they can turn around and put that same weird shit on people, man. And just Esau's wicked, man. I'm an animal lover, man. So somebody kick a dog, I'm ready to beat their ass. I mean, that's just me, And these people do such wicked things to all life, man. They just torture things unnecessarily, just so they can make a profit, man.
Yeah.
Right? This man is truly evil.
I just got one more, just to back up what the elder said. This Proverbs 12 and 10 says, a righteous man regarded the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So Esau Edom is a cruel man, man. All right, the mercies that he so-called brings to the world is nothing but cruelty and death. As it's good to say, he is as death, man. This man is the wicked.
Hey, the mercy he's presenting the world with right now, with all this calamity, all this destruction, all this chaos, the mercy that he's presenting to you people right now is that MOTB, man. He's all like, you want everything to go back to normal? You want your life to go back to this, that, and the third? Well, this is the mercy. This is the solution. Revelation 13 and 16. And it's going to lead to your destruction, man. This devil has to go, man. All right? There's no other way. That's why we constantly, from the beginning of this lesson until right now, man, we've been warning you of who the devil is, man. He's been set up to take peace from the earth. All right? He has to go, man. He is that border of wickedness, man. He has to be removed, man. All right? Violently.
That's right.
Yeah, well, the Lord said he's with great violence. Right? He's not going to greet them as a man. So, and shit's about to turn up in Babylon. All right? So it's you think it's the deck is already up, man. Look, Jacob's trouble is knocking on your door. You all right? You're going to open up your door. Jacob Trouble going to punch you right in the fucking face, man.
That's right.
And storm your fucking crib. All right?
Jackpot.
All right?
Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying camp session. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and Abba Baba.
Abba Baba.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Hey, and they started off, Elder. We started off with the